Alana Cerrone O'Hare.
And I'm Nick Millard.
Welcome to PVD POV, where we bring you new insights into the coolest little city in the smallest state.
Whether you're a local looking to uncover hidden gems or a visitor eager to dive into our vibrant culture, we've got you covered.
Each week, we'll be chatting with the movers and shakers here in Providence, from restaurant owners to hoteliers and everyone in between. And this week, we were so happy to chat with Angel and Jay Winpenny. So they opened up Patio on Broadway in Providence a few years ago, and you've probably seen it in the news. They bought Trinity Brewhouse downtown, and we're chatting with them about what to expect.
Yeah, it was a great conversation that we had with them, kind of what they're planning for the restaurants. They're, not to give too much away, but they're going to keep some of the nostalgia there. They're not going to kind of like I was said in the episode, demolish the whole thing. That's not happening.
Not happening.
Do not worry. You Rhode Islanders will be okay.
Yes.
You will still see Trinity
A lot
Brewhouse.
of the stuff that will stay the same for sure, because it's a staple. It's definitely a staple downtown.
And us Rhode Islanders, we don't like change.
We do not like change.
No, especially in the places that we can use as landmarks.
And have a beer.
Which they're, not only are they going to be doing the, not to give too much away from the episode, because you can listen to it.
Because you still need to listen.
But you might be able to purchase some beers other than in the restaurant.
Oh, good little teaser. Yes. We'll talk about Trinity Brewhouse, Trinity Beer Co, and everything that they've got in store for their new place. So turn us up and get ready to experience Providence from a whole new perspective. Welcome back to PVD POV. We're super excited today to have our friends from Patio on Broadway, Angel and Jay Winpenny, with us. Thanks so much.
Thank you for having us.
And the very exciting news, although we're huge Patio fans, obviously, the very exciting news that people have probably heard recently is that you are taking over Trinity Brewhouse, the staple in downtown Providence, and big things are coming. So we can't wait to get into all of that.
To get all the details.
Stuff.
We want to hear all of the details.
All
At
the
least
details.
the things that you can tell us.
Yes, exactly.
There's some stuff you want to keep a surprise, as I know
Sure.
that. But if you want to go into a little bit more about yourselves and what you guys do, just so that everybody listening to the podcast can kind of hear that, and then we can get into some details.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Whoever wants to take it off, yeah.
I mean, I basically do maintenance over there, so you wouldn't even know I own it.
The staff thinks he's the bar back when they first meet him.
Of course, yeah.
Around doing
Restocking
dishes.
things, sweeping the floors.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, we've been open 2.5 years now, and it's been amazing being here in Providence in the West End. It's the perfect location. We're right outside of downtown, around the block from Federal Hill. And I think it's been going great. Between tourists, locals, we're really happy with the progress.
I remember when you guys opened, right?
Yeah.
Everyone was like, "Oh, the old Grange space." You know what I mean? Because it's an iconic spot and it's beautiful on that corner there. But you've really made a name for yourselves between the dinner, the brunch, the cocktails.
Oh, the brunch.
It's so good. I'm a meatball fan. Those spicy meatballs that you guys have. Those are really, really good.
Duck meatballs. Yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
exactly. Which I never thought I would like duck. And I probably don't, but I like your meatballs.
Yes.
Everybody says that when they try them.
Exactly. And everything's going good at Patio.
Yeah, everything's been great. I mean, the neighborhood is kind of taking us in now, and the Grange was a tough act to follow, and I think finally the people are starting to come around and come in. And
Yeah. Was it slow roll kind of when you first opened to kind of get people adjusted to who you guys were and coming into being the new kids on the town?
And that you'd be serving meat.
yeah, very true.
I know. Yeah. Well, that was the thing. We try to accommodate everybody. So we did put the vegan options on the menu. But I don't think it did start off that slow. I think people were really excited about this new spot here. And, it's great for foot traffic. They walk by, they see oh, let's go in and see what it's all about, because we modernized the space in there. So it did grab everyone's attention. And yeah, no, we had a perfect menu to start off our restaurant, and we change it seasonally. So we just launched our fall menu last week.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's been going great. You got to come check out some stuff.
Absolutely. I'm overdue for a visit. And it's a beautiful spot. And I love that, the Patio on Broadway. Broadway itself is such a tight-knit neighborhood, and tons of great cafes and restaurants and shops on that stretch, but being next to Atwell's and being in that West End neighborhood is such a good fit, I think, for what you guys bring to the space.
Yeah. So I grew up in Providence. I went to school in Providence, and actually my church is on Broadway. So when this opportunity opened up for us, I felt already familiar with the area, and I thought it was just the perfect spot for us to open up our restaurant.
So we know that a lot of locals obviously love your spot, but some celebs coming into town, they always seem to end up at Patio. I think you guys just have this magnet for all of the celebs coming in, and you've had some high profile visits, like M. Night Shyamalan has come in and he posted about it.
He has, yeah. We've had quite a few. I mean, I think it's just, maybe laid back and they, enjoy themselves there. We try not to, harass them.
Yeah, you try to play it cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're like, oh,
Absolutely.
hey, M. Night, what's up?
Just call him M. You're on a first initial basis.
Right.
Exactly. What's up, M?
Yeah.
I think it's just the Hollywood couple in you. You guys look like a Hollywood couple. They're probably like, yes, let's head there.
Right, let's go check what they're about.
Yeah. Are there any other celebrities that you want to mention or can mention that you've hosted that you're most excited about to kind of tout?
Yeah, we had Matt Rife come in. I
Yes.
think maybe he was checking out the new comedy club down the road.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just newly opened.
For sure.
We love him.
and
He was a
then-
big star at the comedy Little Rhodey Laugh Riot last March. He was the big
Yep.
star, and he's a Rhode Islander. I'm pretty
Now he
sure.
is.
Now he is.
Yeah,
he bought that house up in North Smithfield
Oh, yeah,
at
the
last
Conjuring
check.
house.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's right.
Oh, and
Then
Then it
that
went back on the market, right?
Oh, I don't know.
I thought I saw something.
I did too. I saw
Yeah.
that it didn't go through.
Maybe
I don't know.
he got haunted too much. And then
Oh, I
he
know.
had to sell it.
He's always been a huge Providence fan, and he's been really good to his hometown now. Like he frequents a lot of places around the city, so that's always good.
Yeah.
But good to know he came into Patio.
Oh, the guy from Creed?
Yep. Scott Stapp came in. He was amazing.
Yeah.
Ended up giving one of my servers tickets to his next concert.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Gave his number, and they said she just couldn't say enough about him.
Yeah, we love to hear that.
Right.
We've been like a hot spot for celebs lately because there's so many movies being filmed around here, and we had March Madness last year brought in a lot of high profile people. Then the movies being filmed. Okay, maybe some Real Housewives will be coming in. Who knows? And then all the concerts at the Amp. It just brings in all of these great performers and stuff. So
Yeah.
Exactly. And speaking of which, with the new space that you guys have down here, you're going to be even closer to
Yes.
the
Yes.
celebrities that are going to be coming into the amp. So let's kind of chat about that.
yeah,
I mean,
Trinity Brewhouse.
what kind of happened in that situation? Like, was it a thing where you were looking for a new restaurant to open? Would you had your eyes on it for a while?
I accidentally manifested it, and that is not a lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, because we used to carry a lot of craft beers, and my husband was really into that. And I said, Jay, that might be your calling. We need a brewery. So then when the post went up for the Trinity, he sent it to me. I said, don't even think about it. We
Yeah.
cannot. I just don't believe that I actually
Can do it.
Yeah. So we went and toured the place.
Yeah, it just kind of materialized from there. Even after touring, I didn't think it was gonna, progress any further, and then it just kind of made sense and
Yeah.
worked its way out.
Yeah, it is a great
Eventually.
spot, and I mean, it especially to get people in too, because you're so close to the
Yeah.
convention center. You're so close to the amp, where
Yeah.
Right.
you're gonna get so much more foot traffic there. So that's a great spot for
Absolutely.
you guys.
It's iconic. And I know
Right.
you posted about the logo and that really cool drone shot of the mural on the side of the building and all of that. So let's talk about what people might expect when you open, what they'll recognize, some familiar things, and then maybe some new stuff.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So we updated the space.
Yeah, we updated the space, and there's so much artwork that was in the building. So we've stored it, and we're gonna bring a lot back, and whatever we're not bringing back, we are gonna store it professionally, just so we have access to it, and people can see it. But you'll see some of the familiar paintings and artwork that was in the building, along with some newer items that we're bringing in.
Yeah.
That's great, and that's nice to kind of keep the vibe
Yeah.
of the building and the space. It's nice.
A nod
when-
to it, yeah.
Exactly,
to the old
because
place.
there's some places where you see them, they just completely demolish and take over.
Right,
But it's nice
yeah.
to keep a good feeling, because there are so many people that have been going there for years.
Absolutely.
Right.
And then
Yeah.
it's nice to get those customers to come in and see that stuff and say, oh yeah, this is kind of like home still.
Yeah.
Right, still get that feel.
Well, look what happened at Wally's Wieners when they took over at the old canteen, and then the whole thing with the sign, you know, and they kept that old canteen sign in their back lounge there, and it's been a huge hit. So, so the brew house. I mean, who doesn't love Trinity Brewhouse? It's like the best spot for, well, one of the best spots. I don't think I can say the best spot legally. So I'll say one of the best spots for a beer downtown, and you've got a new chef coming in, it sounds like, to zhuzh up the menu.
Yeah, we have an operational chef, so he works both at Patio and Trinity. We have a wonderful new brewer, so we're putting together some new beers, and we're excited because we're going to start canning and distributing. Yeah, so you'll see us at your local liquor stores and your favorite restaurant, hopefully. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. And under the name Trinity Beer?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, Trinity Beer Co.
Yeah, so you've always wanted to get into the brewery space?
Well, when we first met, she had made that comment, and I knew nothing of how to make beer, so I thought it was nuts. And then to finally be here today is crazy.
Now look at you, yeah.
She definitely spoke into existence.
That's amazing. Well, I'm going to come to you next time I need something spoken into existence.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I think we're just going to call you the manifester.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever you set your mind to, just think positive about it, and it'll come to you if it's meant to be. That's
Like the
it.
Powerball and all of those things?
Yeah, use your talent for that.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
What kind of beers are you guys looking to bring that people can kind of look for on the shelves? Are you looking to do mostly like the craft IPAs? You're doing some lagers? Like what kind of stuff can they look forward to?
So our first one's going to be a New England hazy IPA. I think we're following that up with a lager, and then a pale ale. That's what we'll have on the shelves.
Nice.
But we are going to bring back some of the favorites, in-house that people can come and enjoy that, they've always had.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it's a nice, well-rounded first introduction to kind of get people out there to taste.
And this is such a good beer community, like between Pawtucket and Providence and across the state, really, there's so many good local brewers. And like, aside from the competition, I think it just builds like this really good appreciation for good craft beer locally. Everyone from the Narragansetts to all of the other brewers that we have here. So we're excited to see some Trinity beer on the shelves. So
I'm excited to try it.
Yeah, when can we look forward to having the beer in the liquor stores?
Probably within the next few weeks.
That's great.
They're brewing it now. So I
Today,
think it's gonna
yeah.
take
Today's our first day.
Today's the first day, and a couple weeks out, and then we'll be, canning and sending it out.
Is it brewed in-house at the brew house or no?
Oh, we do.
Oh, okay.
That's everything that we would have in-house, but actually Proclamation is going to be, doing it for us for the large batch stuff. So,
awesome.
To get out to distribution, and then
Yeah.
everything else is going to be done in-house for like the taps and stuff. right?
Exactly, yeah.
Awesome.
And then Southern Glazer's going to be selling it for us.
Very cool.
Yeah. So come try new beers. And we have like an elevated pub menu. We changed some things around for our menu.
Nice.
Yeah.
A little different than the menu at Patio, or?
Yes, it's more
Okay.
casual.
Very
here.
nice.
Yes.
One of the best things about the brew house, right, is the proximity to the convention center and the amp. So when there are concerts in town, when there are PC games, conventions from the CVB that are coming into town, I think one of the most natural things for them to do on their breaks, right, between sessions or before or after a concert or game, is to head out to a local eatery, grab a couple drinks, whatever the case may be. So you guys are really going to benefit from those influx of visitors to town.
Yes, absolutely. And what's great is Convention Bureau has like these opportunities for us. So not only do they send our yearly emails with updates of who's coming into town, but we get them monthly as well. So we're able to create like promotions based on our audience. Maybe for example, like around Christmas time, holiday times, anyone who's attending a show, if they come to the patio, they get half off an appetizer. So that's something that we've worked together with the Convention Bureau. And I'm so thankful that you guys advertise that, because we have gotten a lot of customers that way.
Yeah, it's perfect, right?
It is.
Because the visitors and the customers, they want to see, what's around town, especially for people that aren't familiar with the city, right? I mean, locals, they know. They know when they walk out the convention center, they're like, Trinity Brewhouse, you're right there. But people who are coming in, they're unfamiliar with the area, and that's what we try to do. And then those emails about, hey, we've got a convention of this demographic, and they're going to want to go get some beers afterwards, and to staff up.
You do
Okay, we got to
everything
staff
else.
up on Thursday.
Yeah, it helps with our
Yeah.
planning.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I think
knowing.
you guys already do a great job with trying to
you.
promote to the conventions and the groups that are coming in too. So
Yes.
I think
Thank you.
you're going to do even better at this location too, because you're going to have kind of like we said, the captive audience.
Yeah.
Where they're so close. In between you guys and Murphy's and some of the other places right around there. Like you guys are the closest ones that they have there.
Yeah. So what else can people expect at Trinity, if you had to give a little like elevator pitch for all of the people who are waiting for it to come back? I know there's been a lot of like faithful fans that are waiting to see what's new and what's different. What do you think they can expect?
They're going to be walking into a space that's like modernized, beautiful, and some of the things like Jay said, like artwork, whatnot, like we tried to keep some of that like culture in the restaurant, but we also are continuing the Mug Club. So that's a big hit in Patio,
Very
at
nice.
Trinity, sorry.
What is the Mug Club?
Yeah, explain that for
Yeah.
some. I mean, I know a little bit about it, but do a
Yes.
little elevator pitch for that too, for people that want to get into it if they're not into it already.
Yeah, they do a party every year, which we'll continue to do to have everybody sign up, and then it's discounted rates. They have their own mug where they get a larger size pour than they would normally get.
Yeah,
There's
every time they
discounts on like merch and stuff like that.
Oh, new merch.
Absolutely, oh yeah, absolutely. We're working on that now.
Did you redesign the logo? Is it a little different, or is it the original logo?
A little modernized.
Okay.
Yeah, a little cleaner.
I
but-
saw that post. Yeah.
It seems,
Okay.
It seems, a little bit cleaner than it was, but again,
colors.
sticking to the original.
Yeah.
Again, trying to keep that
Nostalgic.
nostalgia that's already in place.
Yeah.
For the
Yes.
brand is great, so that you're not just again ripping things down and going new. So it gets people excited to come back in.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm
Yeah.
excited to see it.
Right, and I want people to know that we do brew in-house because a lot of people didn't know about that. So,
Right.
You'll be able to see like a tank in there, and we're putting up some like things on our walls, just to advertise that we do brew in-house. This is a brewery.
Right.
Yeah.
True. It's in the name, Brew House. Was it not visible before the tank? I can't remember.
It was.
It was?
They had it covered with things, but no, it was. We're gonna have it. We shifted everything over, so it's kind of more of like the focal point.
Okay.
Yes, you'll be able to really highlight it.
Yeah, I think you could see it from one of the sides. I think
Yeah.
there was some windows that you could see and everything too. So
Yeah.
But we have a full liquor license, so we also will have like cocktails and everything as well.
Awesome.
Any fun signature cocktails that you guys like to? No, you probably have
To
to
work on that. Yeah. but,
Still working on the menu.
Yeah, when it comes to cocktails. Yeah.
And then even we have a downstairs space as well that we're really going to highlight cocktails down there.
Oh, that's right. The downstairs.
Separate
Yes.
bar. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I always forget that they had a downstairs space.
I
How was
know.
that?
They kind of use, I think, as overflow or for like events.
Okay.
We plan on, highlighting it more, making it more its own separate, vibe or place, maybe late night music or whatnot. So it's kind of still in the works, but we're definitely going to use it more than I think they did in the past.
Sure. It's always great to have a place for music too, because that's what
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
definitely need more of in the city. Is a
Well, I'm
place for
thinking
music.
back to when March Madness was here in March. Obviously, they had Trinity outside had this beer tent, and you have that space next door, which is really useful for stuff like that. And yeah, they had the beer tent and a couple of little like food, not food trucks, but food stations. And so that's a good space for you to use for big events like that.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
World Cups coming next year, so we're already kind of planning for that and maybe
Perfect.
utilizing that space.
Oh, definitely going to be some opportunities for that. So
Yeah.
I'm really glad that you guys will be back in action for World Cup this summer.
Yes.
Anything else you guys want to mention?
No, if they want to come out and check us out at the next WaterFire, we'll be there.
Oh, where?
Yes.
You'll have a 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on.
Or Steeple Street.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Have
Oh,
you
and this
had
is gonna be
10
for the beer?
before?
They've always done it, but with the new ownership, we did the last one, the Gloria Gemma, and we'll be at the final one.
So it'll be for the
that's
patio on Broadway, but
awesome.
we'll have Trinity beer.
I totally forgot that they did that the 10 at WaterFire.
Yes.
That's brilliant. Oh, good. So will you both be there?
Yeah.
What's
Yep.
the date of that WaterFire? Speak about.
I know this.
The first Saturday of November. Yeah.
Yes,
Saturday,
November.
November 1st is the.
That's the veterans.
Just the veterans. Yep, that sure is. That's going to be a great one. So go check out Trinity Brewhouse's tent there and see Angel and Jay. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us.
you.
We're
Thank
super excited. We'll keep tabs on the progress of Trinity Brewhouse, Trinity Beer, and go check them out, of course, anytime at Patio on Broadway.
Thank you so much. We're so
Thank
happy to be here.
Thank you for having us.
PVD POV is a podcast hosted by the Providence Ward Convention and Visitors Bureau in collaboration with the College of Hospitality Management and Center of Media Production at Johnson Wales University.
Hosts are Alana Sarono here and Nick Millard. Production by Professor Brian Lavin with assistance from the graduate students in tourism management. Episodes are available wherever you download your podcasts. Visit GoProvidence.com for more information on these stories and everything else Providence.